no?
All right, good evening everyone. Let's check the audio and welcome back to our live market review. Yeah, medyo nag-echo so malamang may audio na tayo, no? So, okay, so let's jump into the chart now. Ang daming nangyayari. We have what do you call this? Retail sales numbers to be released, or actually na-release na, but the market is not really reacting that much yet. Okay. And of course, we have FOMC minutes to be released in few hours from now. So, tingnan natin ano mga pwede nating makita ngayon sa market after a couple of days since the last time we checked on it. Okay, so jumping into the chart now. Okay, oops, naka-banner pa pala ako. Sorry. Okay, so looking at this one, tanggalin ko lang to ha. We were looking at short-term trades there. Now, look at that. Dollar really going back. Oops, sorry. Right? Dollar is really pushing back Australian dollar here or USD. Tingnan natin yan, no? Pansinin nyo. Binrate niya tong trend line na to tonight. Okay. Look at that. Price reacting to the news. Okay, refresh ko lang ha. What is the numbers? What's the numbers? Core retail sales has been released and the number is higher than expected. So sabi nga, actual number greater than forecasted will be good for the currency. So that news is relating to the dollar. So we could expect for a little bit spike there. Yun na nga, meron nangyayari doon. I'm just looking at this across the board very quickly, guys. All right, and we have gold is not really moving that much. Nandun pa rin siya sa middle. All right, so look at that. Beautifully, if you guys are on short on AUD USD, NZD USD, GBP USD, Euro USD, you should be making some bucks now. Right? So, let's see how do you guys re-enter there. Ako, nag-iisa lang yung position ko so far sa gold. And kung maalala nyo yung ating USD CHF, nag-cut na tayo dito. So, unfortunately, I weren't able to get in again anyway. Pero, yun. Well, true enough, yung analysis natin nag-work out doon. Okay? So, I hope you guys were able to catch some trades there too. Okay, anyway. AUD USD. Let's go back to this one. I'd like to go and say, let's look into this chart on a different angle or a fresh view, no, after what happened. Okay, gusto kong makita what else I can possibly do for the rest of the evening. Okay, that floor right there is very interesting. And if I go for a bit of a fib here as well, so we're off towards the 76 or 78.6, I mean. So yun, pinupush niya pa then lower. So ibig sabihin may chance tayo to catch some correction somewhere here. I would like to say I would go for a quick in and out trade here. Pero kasi so far from my end, I'm a little bit overexposed there. Okay? So hindi muna ako mag-a-add. Pero I'm looking forward to say set an alarm here. Okay, dito ako magse-set ng okay. Pag tumama yan dyan, maghahanap tayo ng buy order papunta doon for a correction or in this case, a bounce from this area towards that move or towards that area pataas naman. So meaning we want to see this uptrend continue. So pag hindi naman in case na iba yung gawin niya at ito ang mangyayari, okay, kung hindi niya talaga gagawin yung uptrend din hanggang dito lang tayo, then possibly I would anticipate for the head and shoulder pattern later on. So short term, ito lang muna. From here towards there. So blue area dito, ito ang hahanapin ko na entry. Tapos gawin natin green, take profit level tayo somewhere here. Okay? Doon tayo mag-exit. Right? So for now, hindi pa siya tumatama. I'm setting my alarm there so we can catch some correction there if it goes down. Right? Let's see NZD USD if it looks the same way. Not necessarily the same, pero that's a trend line support level right there. Let's have a fresh look again. That level. Okay, I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing. Hirap lang kay NZD-USD, talagang hirap ako maghanap ng entry price dyan. Okay? So, again, like sa na-anticipate natin dito, a pullback or a correction of whatever we're seeing now is the first thing I would expect to do, no, or to find. So, tingnan natin kung makakapag-buy tayo dito. Dito for me, I would like to wait for that trend line or the price to go back to the trend line, I mean, saka tayo magre-react. Okay? GBP USD, by the way, I'm just going through this very quickly para makita natin yung ibang currency pairs pa as the price is moving, okay? And as we were looking on this Monday, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong hesitation to sell, though nag-breakout siya. Look at that price touching the last low, then going back. So, ibig sabihin, though the price is coming down now right here, trying to go below this area or this zone that I have, possibly I would expect for a bullish move later on for a bit of a correction once we expect Miss Bowman to release some numbers for the FOMC or probably some announcements relating to FOMC. So tingnan natin how it would go for the rest of the evening. Hindi naman siya nag-breakout kaagad-agad. Tingnan nyo, may konting hesitation dito. So though the retail numbers are so good, right? The tawag dito, the forecasted was negative 0.1. The number is 0.4 positive or positive. Tingnan natin yon. Then you have core retail sales number there. Medyo mababa. So merong konting contradiction dito with the news. Well, not necessarily like a contradiction, pero medyo nag-aaway ng konti. Kasi positive yung core retail sales na first number, right? Then yung isa medyo mababa ng konti, right? Pero let's see how it would go. All right? So kaya siguro hindi masyadong nag-spike si price as we are monitoring it now. So but anyway, I am possibly looking for a bullish run right here after. So probably on the next 1 hourly bar dun tayo maghahanap ng buy or mag-aantay ng buy order, right? So yun yung next na gusto kong makita. Then Euro USD, ano na nangyayari? Nandito pa rin tayo. Okay, after that drop from the 61.8 fib, just to give you a reminder or a view again of what Euro USD is looking like, right? This is still a downtrend, yung bigger picture natin. So we're actually in the middle of this continuation. Okay, so syempre, of course, short-term support and resistance is something that you want to take in consideration as well. So ibig sabihin, sabihin na natin na ito yung zone natin na kailangan natin makitang i-break ni Euro USD for further sell. Right? So, ibig sabihin, if you're able to catch the sell somewhere right here, then that's what you are looking for, right? To see hanggang dito, magkakaroon possibly ng consolidation after or before the breakout. But if you notice, I have my alert there as well. So, I'm waiting for this level to be touched. Tingnan natin how things would go from here, right? So, that's Euro USD. Ibig sabihin, if that price can go down, I will look for a buy first before looking for a sell kung mag-breakout man siya or lumabas siya dyan sa zone natin. Okay? USD CAD already have spiked there after a few minutes pero medyo may biglang correction dyan. Tingnan natin yung bigger picture on USD CAD. We are still seeing a downtrend here if you may consider this way. Okay? So yung mga waves natin, at least for the last one, kung yung pinakamalaki, the last low is lower than the previous. The current high is lower than the previous. So still looking at the downtrend here. Tingnan natin kung may correction. For me personally, dito ako nag-aabang ng sell pero mukhang nag-spike muna siya papunta doon. Tingnan natin if may mahanap tayong sell. It could possibly be too early on the 4-hourly chart if we sell now. Right? Pero for the ones who are aggressive, I would expect for you guys possibly to be in the position already anticipating that move. Pero if you are strict with your especially for the trend followers, kung medyo strict kayo sa EMAs nyo, malamang wala pa kayong ginagawa dyan. Ito lang yung tinitingnan nyo. Okay? So anyway, price is here now. Naghahanap ako, no? As I go lower time frame, I'm looking for good reasons to start selling already. But I do not see anything that I can find my entry price or to be a reference of my entry price. So I don't want to touch USD CAD for now. So silip muna tayo sa USD CHF. Yung nakita nating downtrend is still here. Okay? In fact, we're touching the ceiling before dun sa, or sorry, the horizontal line ceiling before yung diagonal naman. Okay, so I could expect, or possibly you could expect for me to look for short positions after this. Okay, tingnan ko nga, H4 possibly is not ready yet. Yep, true enough. Yeah, hindi pa to ready. Pero somewhere in this area, okay, kung hindi yan magbe-breakout doon, malamang nakasell pa ako dito. Okay? Yun po yung una kong hahanapin until the breakout. So, I hope you guys were able to catch the move from here to here. That's a beautiful 2:1 or 3:1 if you were able to extend that take profit. But this time, susundin na natin yung movement ni D1 which is a downtrend. So, doon tayo maghahanap ng sell. Sa ngayon, standby muna ako dyan but the bias is sell. Hanap ako ng entry price na lang. Okay? So, oh yeah, for a heads up lang, no, for entry price, what I am looking for is either the pin bars or the bearish or bullish engulfing. Yeah. So, dollar yen is back above the 134.95 level after struggling to go and continue the uptrend from here, right? So, tingnan nyo yan, the drop from July, a little bit of a continuation there at the beginning of August, though it tried to go back up, failed to break the 134 level. So, it is trying to go back up there. So, tingnan natin kung magkakaroon ng continuation. As far as reversal patterns are concerned, this is looking beautifully pointing in that direction. Look at this recent low, higher than the previous. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung nakikita natin papunta doon. So, hopefully, today's bar or if tomorrow's bar can still stay above this horizontal line or really confirm the breakout of the ceiling. So that could be the catalyst of a new bias that I would have towards the end of the week, if not carrying it over to the next week. Pero pag hindi naman, we're always happy to look for a sell towards the next floor. Okay? So kung ngayon, ang hinahanap ko is buy, possibly a breakout, then a pullback. Somewhere in this area would be my first attempt to buy. Yun yung una kong titingnan. So not yet. I would like to see that price move back here. Tapos saka tayo magre-reassess. Okay, gold is still working on its way. There you go, it's moving up again. So, meron tayong nakaabang na sell dito pero hindi nag-trigger. So, okay tayo dyan. So, abang tayo dun sa buy. Okay, let's see why are we on that buy. Kung titingnan nyo dito, we are bouncing off. Move ako lang further ha. We are bouncing off a very crucial floor right here. So, that's where we want to see the price go. Okay, silver is doing the same thing. If you guys were able to catch this bullish engulfing, lovely. Like I've said, I think silver will be a regular on the list that I have because I'm trying to really understand silver and hopefully will have on my watch list permanently as we go. So that it's touching the floor, so still a buy is good. Yeah, we're seeing very, very good move there. If you are on the 1 hourly chart, that bullish engulfing is becoming our catalyst, right, for that move. Then we have crude breaking a bit the 26 level. From yesterday, bumabalik ulit. So, a little pullback will do for us. Yeah. Tapos pababa towards the 84. So, si 84.39 will be our ultimate floor level to see if the price can really move forward or not. Okay. For the people who's watching Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin, we're still on that uptrend. Lovely waves here. Sabi nga natin, a little pullback is expected. Well, true enough. Nandun na nga. So, if we are to follow the trend line, so hindi na siya tumama dito, but still an uptrend is very visible right there, at least yung recent price action, right? You are seeing higher highs and higher lows. So, let's see if that price can still be seen above where it was here before at higher than, sabihin natin, the 25,171 level. So, tingnan natin. Could be this pattern right here, or could this be the beginning of a new move again, a new rally for Bitcoin? We'll see how it goes. All right. And of course, the yen pairs. Silipin natin. Balikan natin ulit yung mga major currencies. Tingnan natin kung may nagbago after a few minutes, no? The news was released. All right. So, AUD yen. Tingnan nga natin daily chart. Nandun pa rin tayo sa kalagitnaan nitong sideways market. Pero nung Monday, kung mapapansin nyo, yun na nga, nag-drop na siya dito. And yun. Right? So, looking like it's gonna be a downtrend towards the next floor. Hindi niya man tinamaan yung yung pinaka-ceiling. Pero sabi ko nga sa inyo, minsan yung double top hindi talaga like as perfect as a double top that we want to see, right? Minsan yung recent high is no longer higher than the previous. So, yeah. So, ito na yung nakikita natin, a potential move towards the floor of 92.02 level. Yun yung gusto nating makita. Okay? So, from there, tingnan nga natin, I'd like to see how this can progress towards the rest of the evening. Okay. And where's the other one? Sorry, where's the other one? Okay, sorry. Yep, NZDJPY. Okay, here, then let's go. Dot. Okay. Almost identical pa rin naman tayo dito. So, kung mapapansin nyo. Okay. Almost identical yung move natin dito. So, if the price can really go and in that direction, possible move pa rin pataas ito eh. Yeah, this is quite challenging because the price is in the middle. We call it, I mean, most cases we call it like the no man's land, right? So mas maganda pa rin or comfortable pa rin if you can see the price touch either the ceiling or the floor. So, but in this case, it looks like a continuation. Pero kagaya nga nung AUD USD na nakita natin kanina, right? Some double top, sometimes that doesn't really reach the ceiling. So it could be this reversal right here. So but unlike AUD USD, or sorry, and AUD JPY, I mean, this one's kind of consolidating here. So I don't want to do anything. If I'll be involved with NZD JPY, I will wait for a much better setup here. All right. So a break of that consolidation would be a better or a wiser move. All right. So anyway, yun na nga. Euro Yen, yung downtrend na nakikita natin, medyo may konting delay dito. Umakyat siya ulit papunta sa ceiling. So it looks like it's gonna try and touch the trend line again. Pero of course, sabi nga natin, may ceiling tayo dyan at 137.31. Tingnan natin how things would progress for the rest of the evening. Okay? And I would like to see if the market can really go and break out of that. And obviously, the trend line is invalidated now. So hindi na natin in-expect tong short-term downtrend na to. In fact, ito yung tinitingnan natin short-term downtrend. So, wala na yan. Tatanggalin na natin yan. Invalidated na. Hindi na sinunod di market. So, ngayon dito na naman tayo coming from the ceiling for a sell. So, pag hindi nangyari yan, mag-aabang tayo a buy, which is about 80 to 90 pips towards the next trend line or the next resistance, which is your trend line or yung diagonal horizontal diagonal line, yung purple na yun or pink depending on your screen resolution, ano. Okay, so Euro Yen, tingnan din natin dito. Almost identical yung setup natin on the daily chart. So it looks like it's going back there, right? It looks like it's going back there. H4 chart is looking beautifully on that crossover. Just watch out for that, what you call this, short-term high. So baka dito yan mag-meet up bago siya mag-sell ulit or kung baka mag-reverse na because the recent low, again, is no longer lower than the previous. So that's a good sign of a potential reversal. Okay, so tingnan natin dito. For me personally, if I'll be involved here for a long position, a touch on the EMA is always what I'll be looking for, right? A little pullback, something like this, all right? Pero this one is a bit closer to that resistance. So medyo may hesitation na tayo. This is a classic example, right? Tapos we have room for buying towards the ceiling. Yeah, so this one a little bit closer to the ceiling na, so may konting hesitation na. This one is a beautiful example, right? So kung nakapag-buy tayo dyan earlier today, then yeah, yun yung magandang setup. Ngayon is like we could be chasing the money already. So watch out lang tayo dun sa mga setup na yan. Okay, so tingnan natin how things could progress towards the rest of the evening. Okay, and of course CHF JPY is a little bit rowdy here, going outside of that channel. So sabi natin nung una, right, may possibility pa tong mag-continue, pero ngayon lumalabas siya sa channel na yan. So ito yung magiging basihan natin ngayon. Okay, so kung hindi siya babalik dyan at magiging false breakout to, or sorry, pag bumalik siya at naging false breakout yan, then pwede tayong mag-sell ulit. Pero pag hindi, then kailangan niyang i-break yung next ceiling na yan to confirm this tiny shoulder right here, right? Shoulder head, baka ito lang yung gagawin niya and for that to break out of that level. So yeah, if I'll be involved there, I'll have a double ceiling right here for the market to break, or short-term buy muna, then continued for another buy. Okay, so yan yung magiging plano natin for CHF Yen. Okay, tingnan natin dito next. CAD JPY, very, very close to the ceiling. The best thing for me to do here is for a sell. Okay, so if I'll be involved here, yung 104.95, ito na nga. If you were able to catch this move from Monday after that drop, okay, then Tuesday, Wednesday now is close to the ceiling. Then from here, sell na tayo if the price won't break out of that. So, yep, it's always good to set an alert there too, just in case we'll be interested on taking some orders there, diba? So tingnan natin how things would progress for the rest of the evening. All right, but anyway, that's a beautiful setup for the yen pairs to watch out for. Pero I'm very much interested to monitor the major currency pairs further. So like we have seen, hindi talaga siya tumama dun sa floor na inaabangan natin. Okay? So tingnan natin, baka may konting correction pa dyan. Tapos makapaghanap tayo ng buy doon sa floor before it go and correct. Yeah. NZDJPY, NZDUSD is going back and mukhang magiging false breakout nga nitong trend line na to. Same with GBP/USD. As I mentioned, we're looking for long position there. So the 1 hourly chart is likely to be one of my option, or possibly the 30 minutes bullish engulfing potential, right? But not the 15 minutes kasi if I'll be on the 15-minute chart, malamang I'll wait for the price to go back up. The EMA, not unless I disregard the EMA and go for the spin bar already now. So that's a little bit aggressive, but still reasonable coming off the floor if I will go for a sell. So definitely stop loss will be somewhere here below. Then tingnan natin how things could progress. Yeah, tingnan natin paano natin matitake advantage yung mga bagay-bagay for the rest of the evening. Okay, so still have a few more minutes here. And let's see. Tumama siya doon. Yeah, sa USD CAD talaga parang hindi ko pa rin maintindihan kung anong gusto kong gawin doon. Kahit binalikan na natin siya. But USD CHF is becoming a potential shooting star here, or the bearish pin bar. So ibig sabihin may possibility tayo to look for a sell towards the rest of the evening, right? Yun yung expectation ko, yung next yung pwede kong planuhin. Pag hindi naman, then I'm totally fine of letting it go and see what else we can do for USD CHF. Dollar yen, on the other hand, hindi pa rin pullback dito. Again, we're just doing a review of what we have done earlier. Medyo binilisan kasi natin because we have that high impact news that we're monitoring, diba? So yun yung tinitingnan natin doon. But anyway, from here, dun tayo magbabay. Okay? So far, yun pa lang naman ang tinitingnan ko. I don't have anything in addition to whatever I have currently. So, I think that's it for our midweek market analysis. Yun lang muna yung titingnan natin. More of a pullback after those rally on that high impact news. And please watch out for another what do you call this? I would not say intriguing, but yes, something to watch out for. We have FOMC member Bowman speak tonight at 9:30. So like about in 30 minutes, the Federal Reserve governor, right? She kasi Michelle, right? So she is one of the Federal Reserve governors. So let's see how things would play out once that speech is delivered. All right, so I think that's it for me tonight. If you have some questions and clarification, just go and ping me up, all right, on my Facebook account. Or if you guys, again, watching this session, the recorded one, please go back to your chart. The market could have moved differently, so please apply trader's discretion, okay, on the positions that you are taking. So again, reminder, anything that we have been discussing on this session are purely for educational purposes only, and please do not take them as a financial advice. All right, so that's me again. Thank you so much for being with me, and as always, guys, please create a trading plan, trade your trading plan, and not someone else's trading plan. All right, so you guys have a wonderful evening. Happy trading, everyone. May the pips be with us. I'll see you guys in the next session. Cheers. Bye.